I would say that Aashni & Co, the wedding show, covers all the designers that one would want to see. So I actually went to Mumbai to do all of my shopping. I missed the show last year, which was kind of a shame, but pretty much down this corridor is all of the best Indian designers that one needs. Absolutely amazing stuff. So there's really no need to go to India to do all your Indian bridal shopping. I think. Look at that. If I was getting married again, I'd go with something like this. Apart from red, we don't do red anymore for bridals. Yes, it looks like all the traffic is coming from Sabya. So Sabya is what I wore for my wedding, like the white gown and the green top. I'm not really used to doing this, so you're just gonna have to like roll with me. Yeah, we're not going to get in there today, which is fine. See, I'm going to talk about my wedding.
Please do. It was a great wedding. It's probably one of my best destination weddings I've done. So
that's good to hear. So what do you think this kind of standout elements were for you of planning this wedding, and what was different, do you think?
First of all, the venue for me at the Leela Palace in Udaipur. Yeah. Of course. It was nice to do something different. Not only was it a hotel, but it had that palace feel, it had that Rajasthani feel, the regal feel, which is what you always wanted. I mean, you always dreamt that you. It was just the setting was there. You've got the lake in the background, and even the Rajasthani people and their beautiful, colourful turbans, etc., and their curly moustaches. It all adds to the little details of your wedding.
What would you say, so for someone who perhaps isn't going to go all the way out to Udaipur and have that wow factor anyway at the wedding, do you still think that's possible to make? Do you think that's possible to recreate in say London or the UK?
You can. I mean, obviously you're not going to get the exact the palace or the venue as such, but you've got, when we do destination weddings across France or Italy, you've got the villas, you've got the chateaus. Any venue you can create with the team of the production team, even through the caterers, etc. When you've got your team together, you can create anything you want. Even if you're putting up a marquee inside, you can create that palace feeling as well. No, that's fine, thank you.
Hi everyone. Thanks so much for coming. It's a really full room, which is always nice to see. Some might already know, my name is Kavita Cola. I am a blogger and stylist. And I'm here today to talk to you, to interview Mr. Tarun Tahiliani. Probably needs no introduction. You all must know all of the designers here, and he's one of the most renowned designers in India.
We started investing in the technology and combining our Indian craftsmanship, which is wonderful, with a more easier. So you're actually wearing one of my favorite pieces ready-to-wear, which we don't have here, but it's like a jumpsuit, but it has a drape attached in.
It's like shall I show you?
Yeah.
So I got it from, I actually, when I did all my Indian shopping, I went in completely blind, which is what I was telling you before, and I had a few key names that people have said, Tarun Tahiliani, Sabyasachi, Anita Dongar, some of the best, and this was one of my prize dresses. It wasn't actually for any of my events, it was for the pre-dinners and everything before. And I thought, I want to be comfortable, I want to be available, I want to be speaking to my guests, I don't want to miss my own wedding.
Well, to me, I think it's a philosophy that you live by. I mean, we would never wear things we are uncomfortable. I mean, if you're educated and you're exposed and you're confident, why would you choose to torture yourself as opposed to wear something that you love and will wear 10 times more? We're going to buy a pair of shoes if you find them uncomfortable. I mean, hopefully, if you're rational, not.
How has bridal fashion moved on from when you started as a fashion designer?
I think that, traditionally, I mean, there were things that were done in a certain way when a society was traditional and people just followed what their parents or mothers or grandmothers said and kind of did the same thing. But I think as the world's become global and people are dressing and identifying and, have their own individuality, there's no need to conform, and people aren't going to conform exactly to what was done before. So there's been this big burst away from just embroidered textile to fashion, to many different silhouettes, to trends, and to people having the ability to choose for themselves what they like to be.
Yeah.
One of the most important things I think that reflects all of you in this room is that you all are truly the first emancipated generation who've been brought up, I hope, to feel equal to the boys in your family. Everyone gets educated, everybody works, everyone's doing things. It's changed, So when you have the ability to define who you are and you're empowered, then I don't see why anyone should think that it's okay for you on your wedding day to become this docile thing covered in red, in this, dear hubby, I'm giving my life up to you. Well, it's bullshit. The terms of engagement have changed, and they should change.
No, I think that's such an interesting topic to talk about, because when I got married last year, and when I approached all of my Indian shopping, there was this conflict, kind of, because there's all these, you hear your whole life is like, oh, you should be wearing this, you should be wearing that, your makeup should be like this, your makeup should be like that. But I enjoy fashion. I love to wear the clothes that I'm wearing and love the clothes that I'm wearing, not be worn by the clothes. So to hear an Indian fashion designer talking from that,
why should your makeup not look like this as a bride? Why should you look like somebody else? This is the day you've got to be as good as you can be. You don't need to follow a trend, do what suits you. If you like the color pale blue, wear pale blue, Yeah, you can't wear black because the adults might still think that's inauspicious. That's fine. But there's too many girls who get put into the mandap in the state where they've been forced. Do what you can carry off, do what you can wear it with plum, and like you said, don't let it wear you. You wear. You're the boss. Your face is the most important jewel.
I've thoroughly enjoyed your authenticity.
Thank you. I've enjoyed speaking to you
personally, as I'm sure everyone has. And I just want to say thank you for speaking so honestly.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. I hope I freed some of you brides-to-be from the perils of too much bass.
This is Tarun Tahiliani. So one thing that he was saying is so unique about his is the draping, which I think he kind of nails, to be honest. Like, this is so untraditional, the way it's designed. These are all lehengas, which are very bridal and stuff.
If you confirm it today and let them measure you,
and there's so many like pastel colours. Like, obviously traditionally an Indian bride is like red, but he's got so much of a choice here, which is what I love. And all of these pinks, if we can get these in as well.